Hello.
Yes.
How do I sound?
Say again.
How do I sound?
You sound like you are behind something.
Let me see. How's that sound?
That sounds better.
Okay. I built a little contraption,
Oh my god.
and I'm hoping it works. So you can't see it, so I'm going to take a picture and send it to you what I've done.
I'm very excited. Oh my god, Beardy, what the hell are you doing? Holy crap, this is some weird, sex
because I was
box.
having, the echo problems,
Yeah.
so I built an anti-echo chamber out of an Amazon box and sound muffling foam.
Oh
So
my
I'm just
God.
talking into a box like a cat.
What?
You gotta see it. Oh my god.
I want to see it.
Wait.
how?
Is there, let me see. There's gotta be a way to add a picture. No, you can't add a picture to this. You gotta,
Just
yeah, put it in the thing, right?
Just put it in the Discord without any
explanation.
Go ahead, do it. It's your freaking sex box thing, whatever the hell it's like.
It's not. Clearly, it's not a sex box.
No, it looks like an upside down dong, like the thing.
Okay, now I have to see it.
Okay, I'm posting. It's going.
Yep, there you go.
Wow. You're not wrong, Los.
Yeah, see? What is up? We're the Future Monkeys. This is episode 109. I'm Los. That's Beardy.
That's me.
That's his
Sling Blade thing.
That's his cardboard box with his microphone.
That's what I actually sound like.
Yeah.
Now that I had the sound dampeners, I sound like the guy French fried potatoes.
Oh man. And joining us, she spawned out of Beardy's voice box there.
Oh, that's weird.
We got
Dirty voice box.
we got Skari joining us again.
Yeah.
It was a late request to join in, and she asked me she had some stuff that she wanted to vent about, some complaining to some company
What?
or something.
No. Hey,
Hey,
I said I had new life experience to share.
oh, okay.
I didn't necessarily mention anything about complaining. Yes, I have a rant later on,
Yeah,
but
we're definitely not talking about meeting up or anything when you were in
No.
Florida, because that didn't happen. at
I
all.
know, and I wish it would have.
Oh yeah,
To be honest.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Listen, guy. I'm just okay. Look, we'll get into it when we get into it. All right. Don't you have some voicemails? You know what I thought about calling in, but then I was like, maybe I'll just come on the show and stuff.
Yeah.
It's easier.
It is easier.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You know, not a lot of people know that, but you know, nobody tries. Well, a few people try, but what makes it hard is not the open door to come on in.
No.
It's the actual, hey, when are we recording kind of, thing. That's what makes it hard, because,
it's not gaining entry to the house.
Yeah.
It is whether or not anyone is going to be inside the house.
exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of empty houses, we got some voicemails, and
Okay.
and it looks like we got like 7 of them. So
Wow.
Buckle in. Yeah, we're like, we're getting up there, Skari.
I know. Didn't you have like 9 last episode? And they were classic.
Yeah, no. Pretty soon we're going to need a secretary just to go through the voicemails and pick out the good ones.
Sure.
Intern position.
Yep.
What are you paying?
I don't know. It depends.
Okay.
How much do you like bananas?
I don't think I can live off of bananas alone.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Probably not.
Might cause some gastrointestinal things.
Yeah, but you'll have enough potassium.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're not wrong there.
You'll be so happy for all that potassium once your colon explodes. You won't have any cramping, so it'll be a nice pop with that.
I don't think that includes stomach cramping. I'm sure that'll still be there in there.
Oh yeah, tons of stomach cramping, but in your hamstrings will just feel fantastic.
So lubricated, so loose.
All right, voicemail number 1.
Number 1.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Hey, Los and Beardy, how you guys doing? Sorry for that introduction there. I went into podcast mode for a second. I was listening to my messages when I was listening to your latest show, and I realized how, formal I am. I don't know if formal is the right word, but how I talk I talked very much like I was on a podcast. I'm really sorry for that. I need to cut loose, lay back. With that being said, just like Los, I have a list of a few items to share with you. So please pardon me as I take the next 3, maybe 10 minutes to share this with you, but I'm trying to cover lots of things in one message. First of all, I have 2 quick reviews to give for 2 games that I beat for the Pile of Shame extravaganza. I don't know if this will be able to count for 1 point each or if they have to be separate messages, but I'm just going with it, okay? You can penalize me and then I'll learn my lesson. Better to ask for forgiveness than permission, as they say. Someone says. I don't know who. First of all, Dead Nation. I played it with my friend Patrick. I don't know if you guys have played this before, but it's a really fun arcade shooter that very lightly works like an RPG because you upgrade your guns, and then you kind of proceed through 10 levels of zombie-infested cityscapes and areas where you just pretty much shoot up zombies and try to reach the end of the level. It's really fun. I played it with, like I said, my friend Patrick, who lives in Ohio. He's on the Good Morning Guys with me. And it was a blast. Other than a lack of good checkpoints and the fact that in the last half of the last mission, because he died and there was no respawn area, he just had to watch me finish the game, which is very anticlimactic. But other than that, I gave it 4 out of 5 brains. The second one is Puzzle Showdown 4K. And all I have to say is, if you like trophies, you like cheap games, or you like family-friendly games that you can play with your kids, and your kids like puzzles, please get Puzzle Showdown 4K. I think it's still on sale. It might not be, but it's really cheap. I got it for like $1.50. But you pretty much just put puzzles together, and they can range from 28 pieces to 510 pieces. Of course, I got the platinum because I'm a big loser that loves digital trophies. As you commented on the last show, I have a problem, but I digress. 5 question marks out of 5 question marks. I loved it for the price, for the time you put into it. Whatever you like, family-friendly trophies, whatever, check it out. It's a pleasure to game your system, as you mentioned earlier in the last episode. And yes, these digital trophies are crack for me. I can't do real crack, being a pastor and such. So I get my kicks from less harmful legal practices, such as playing video games. But also, most of what I do is for the sake of community. That's partly why I joined this Pile of Shame extravaganza. Like Lo said, I'm doing this on my own anyways, but I might as well do it.
Oh, got cut off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get to his other one.
All right, so I discovered that there's a time limit, and I need to talk faster. My apologies. So, anyways, speaking of community, because I was talking about how I play video games now for the sake of community and do these silly little games, get these trophies to kind of talk and converse, blah, blah, blah. It's a pleasure to be a part of your guys' community now. And it's great to get on your Discord. Your Discord is on the short list of the Discords that I try to participate in pretty fully. And you guys are also the newest podcast that I listen to. It is a blast to hang out with you guys, listen to your crazy stuff that you talk about. I want to thank you guys so much for the welcome and the love you shared on the show. I think I connect with you guys for the following 10 reasons. Okay, 13. Just kidding. Los is like me without a filter. He says all the same crazy stuff I think and I do, but the only difference between us is he tells everyone, and I keep it to myself because of that filter that I have. And then Beardy, he says all the sarcastic things that I think, but I don't have the cojones sometimes to say. Also, again, he has a beard, which is apparently important because I've mentioned it twice already. With that, that's just some of the things I wanted to share with you guys. Thanks for bearing with me through these 2 long messages. God bless you guys and talk at you later. Ciao.
All right.
Well, he's a nice gentleman. I like him.
He's really nice. Like he's super swell. I mean,
his Delvin Cox interview was really wonderful.
Yeah.
And, I sent him a nice Twitter message, just about how nice it is, like the way he talks about his faith on that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's open, honest, transparent, and like you can, like Delvin said it during the interview, like, you can see why he's a pastor and why he's probably a very effective pastor, because he doesn't have any of that, judgment that, you can find in some pastors. Like he's all the compassion, all the things that you need to be, and just kind. And and I started listening to Good Morning Guys as well. So
yep.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'm always looking for a positive. I know Los thinks I'm negative all the time, but I actually listen to a lot of positive things. Okay, for balance in my life. So.
Yeah, you'll get it there. You'll get it with the Good Morning Guys. They're a good bunch of guys. Good conversations. Good talks about a whole wide range of stuff. So it's it's really good.
It's funny too. It reminds me of Brian Regan in a lot of ways, like funny and clean.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I gotta go dirty, but they elevate it. They keep it funny, but they're clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very, very appreciated that you are here in the community now. I'm over there in his Discord as well, in the Good Morning Guys Discord, and they have a lot going on, a lot of good community members over there. Unfortunately, I have that thing with my time on messaging and social media, all that stuff, that sometimes I'll be really into keeping updated and things like that, and then there's days where I'm just like very, very blah about updating anywhere. So it's like I do it in our Discord too, and I go silent for a while, and but I feel bad because it's like good conversations I see over there, and I try to partake whenever I can. But yeah, it's very, very appreciated that you are part of the Future Monkeys with in any way that you do it. You do a lot of reviews. The puzzle game. I don't know if he called on it before. I think maybe I'm confusing it with the actual review of it on the blog. But it looks very. That's like one of the games that he's done that I would say I would try out and go for, that he introduced me to. It looks like a really chill, relaxing kind of a game.
No.
So go check out Good Morning Guys. And if you want to know more about Lucas, like Beardy said, check out Delvin Cox Experience. I want to say it's the second to last show he just put out. Maybe.
Yeah, I think it should be by the time this releases.
Yeah. So maybe I'll link that up in the show notes along with Beardy's new studio setup that he's got going on.
It's so classy.
It's amazing. Like seriously, like it looks. You're like an honorary Puerto Rican right now, because that's the way that's all set up. It's very, very. Very
this is second only to your fireplace.
Yeah, exactly. You see?
That fireplace was pretty clever, though.
Yeah, I legit love that.
It's in the bedroom. It gets turned on from time to time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna See that
for a
there's
romantic night.
there's the no filter
Ambience.
that Lucas was talking about. But yeah, it's a good mood setter. I mean, it's family friendly during the holidays with the stockings, and then during the rest of the year, it gets put to work in other ways. But moving on, let's see. Let's get more voicemails.
Hey, what's up, Future Monkeys? It's Chalfie. Just wanted to talk to Joe State for a little bit. When you were saying you were wearing a shirt with your own face on it, I thought that was probably one of the most baller moves I ever heard. So shout out to you for doing that. I've been thinking about maybe making some Chalfie shirts. Maybe do them in some like hood lettering, maybe Old English, maybe some like gold lettering, something like that. Would you wear one of those? Let me know. Hit me up. Call me back. If you got any questions, you can just call this number. You and I can just have like our own side conversation through the Future Monkey voicemail. So we should just get that going. Oh, and then also shout out to Lucas for referring to Los as Lost, because that seems more appropriate. It's his fault.
He did do that. He did. And
a little bit, but he pulled it back at the end.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And you know what? Hey, man, you get nervous when you call in places. You automatically, he probably knew your name was, I mean, we say Los nearly every 5 minutes on the show, so it's just nerves, man.
And he's not the first one to do it. So it's not blamed on him. But yeah, I look forward to being the central point to Joe and Chaffee's conversations, I guess.
Yeah, great.
Just the hub.
Yeah.
Speaking, I want to touch on that, like when you call in the places. You ever get something stuck in your head that you try not to say, like one time?
Yeah.
And then you like keep on saying it. Like mine is whenever I go to order a large black iced coffee, the thing that goes in my head is, okay, don't say I want a large black guy's coffee. Every time. It's like one of those earworms. It's just in the back of my head every time. So I just end up over enunciating like large black iced coffee.
Oh my god.
Couldn't you say like, I don't
Large
know, iced black coffee, large?
I'm afraid now if I go to switch it up, it's just going to come out.
Oh man.
I've kept the demon at bay, but I need to just keep on fighting it the same way, because so far I'm batting 1,000. It's never happened. But if I go to switch it up,
I want a large black guy coffee. That sounds
that's the life I lead. If you're wondering, like, what's going on in Beardy's head day to day, just don't say large black guy's coffee. That's it. So it's just weird, idiosyncratic things like that 1,000 times a day.
He has anxiety issues a little bit, that Beardy, sometimes.
It's true. My little blue friends help.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so sorry. Yeah, and Chaffee, of course. If your shirt is half as good as Joe State's, I would wear that.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I talked to Joe State about design ideas, because that sounds right up his alley. I've seen his shirts.
Yeah, good.
So,
yeah, and it's quite. I don't know if a lot of people have seen it or not, but
it's hilarious.
Yeah, it is quite literally Joe State's face, like blown up.
I feel like he has more than one.
I think he does. Yeah.
Whenever I wear it, I always get someone comment on like, "Who is that?" I'm like, Joe State. Like even like my father-in-law, he's like, "I love that shirt." It says "Chill out." Yeah.
Do you really have a shirt for that?
Yeah, I legit have the Joe State shirt.
Well, I mean, you do have a Future Monkeys shirt, so it makes sense.
See, I will buy any T-shirt you put out there to support my friends.
Yeah, makes sense.
I've always wanted the Future Monkey shirt. I never got one.
Well, when I had my kid, I thought, man, it would be really good to buy that onesie. Then I didn't, and then she grew out of it in like 5 seconds. So
we gotta revamp the store and do new designs and all that. And
yeah, like children's small, so maybe I can get around to ordering one for Nessa.
Yeah, see, that'll be good. There's enough kids around.
Yeah, they're all grown up.
Just need to take Los's various catchphrases and incorporate them into t-shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be perfect for a kid's shirt. It's not my fault.
Oh man,
yeah.
No.
There you
It's
go.
like worse than Princess on the butt or something.
Oh man, I feel like we're dancing around a gold mine here. Like
The gold man idea.
Yeah, we're here discussing it openly. Like, all right, let's go on. Voicemail.
Hey, monkeys, Joe State here. I just listened to my voicemail from the last show, and boy, I gave some gold, didn't I? I forgot all about them. Anyway, you're semi-right. I mean, the robots don't look like Rosie, and they don't talk. They just sing songs as they're walking to alert you that they're around, because if you bump them, they get, like, super pissed, and then somebody has to come and fix them. There's, like, 5 robots. Each one has its own song, and they're, like, MIDI song almost. So it's just like do 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 do. And then one has like London Bridges, and there's a couple others. And they look like almost like droids, as like a Star Wars kind of droid. They look like this big, kind of like almost coffin shaped blue refrigerator. A big opening in the center with an arm that reaches in and out and grabs things and then pulls it inside. And then they go and they drop off the stuff or deliver the stuff for us all the time. So that's really fun. Maybe I'll try and draw a picture. We're not allowed to take pictures inside, so I can't do that. But I can draw my own interpretation of how they look. Maybe that'll be fun. Oh yeah, robots and romance. If only we were allowed to touch them, then robots and romance could be the new story of my life. I mean, it's already the old story of my life, but we can have a plot twist where I fall in love with a robot and caress them. Anyway, good show so far. Bye.
It's like a modern day Romeo and Juliet. He was a man. She, question mark, was a robot? That does remind me, the MIDI songs. Years ago, I changed at my folks' house, they had all those like cordless phones, and they had the option to have different songs, and they had 3 of them. And so what I did is I changed each one to a different song, thinking it would drive them nuts every time the phone rang. They still haven't noticed or addressed it ever, or said, "Hey, Beardy, what the hell, man?" So whenever I'm over there and the phone rings, it's a little gift to me from me. Like 10 years now. It's the best.
Wow.
Those are the worst though. Like the pranks that you're like, oh, this is gonna be good, and it has no effect whatsoever.
Just nothing.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, thank you, Joe State. I look forward to the drawing, because I'm very, very curious, because I got this idea in my head now, and I'm like hoping that it's like pretty accurate of what it looks like. But I wish I had robots wherever I worked. That would be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you work at home, so really, that's in your power, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You get a Roomba, you're there.
Yeah, exactly.
You just put little speaker on top of that Roomba. Play little MIDI files on it.
I can make some sort of like a cardboard body. And like, put it on there so it'll be like a robot walking around, but it's really just a Roomba, like cleaning.
Yeah, you're already living the future.
Yeah. I like that idea. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the cardboard king.
It's true. I will never doubt your skills with cardboard.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're coming up. You're up there. You're getting there.
The young Padawan.
Yeah. I mean, I see that hole. It's a pretty scraggly hole that he cut out for that microphone. I feel like you would have sanded that hole down a little bit. Most.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta get a good pair of scissors, and like not do the scissor thing with the scissor, but like poke with the scissor. You know what I'm saying?
Not do the scissor thing with the scissor.
Well, why wouldn't you just use an ice pick? Seems like it would be easier.
Well, scissors are safer. I mean,
what?
Yeah,
using the correct tool for the job is safer, sir.
Did you say an ice pick?
I've never heard anyone say "don't run with an ice pick."
Yeah,
exactly.
That's true. Oh, I did stab myself in the ass with a pair of scissors before, so
that sounds about right.
Yep.
I was young. I remember I was young, right? And I was very into wrestling. Okay, and
young is relative.
Have you ever seen the trajectory of a story just pan out like after 3 words in? I stabbed myself in the eye. I was young and into wrestling. Like, no, we get it. Like, that story's told.
But all right, look, I went to go jump. I forgot who I went to go jump on. I went to go jump off the couch to jump onto somebody, and they fell back. I think it was my uncle, and he fell back, right?
Yeah.
For some ungodly reason, there was a pair of scissors sticking out on the couch. Like,
oh my god!
It was.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it was left on top of the couch and it fell.
I take it back. I did not see that happening.
I didn't either.
And honestly, Los didn't either.
No, I did not.
Didn't see anything for a while after that.
No, not my. I heard you say I. You said I, right?
Yeah.
No, I said my ass. It was ass. No, here's it. It was it. This This is a turn of events. It was like sticking out on the couch, right? And I jumped, and he fell back. And I landed on the couch, on my ass, and I felt something. Like, I didn't know, like, what the hell that was.
In a bag.
And I get up, and I turn around, and there's a pair of scissors sticking out of my butt cheek.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, holy shit, there's a pair of scissors in my ass right now.
How is this the first time I'm hearing of this?
Yeah, this.
I've heard the world's story like 5 times.
You must have looked like the world's worst Pokemon. Just all confused and crying. Pair of scissors. You give it 3 or 4 more games, you're gonna see scissor butt.
Yeah.
Oh, but look, all right, wait.
Okay. Continue.
So, all right, I didn't know what else to do, right? Because I was scared. Because usually, what I had seen from TV, if something is stuck in you, you don't pull it out because that's where it gets bad.
That's where your major arteries are.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, continue.
So I was like walking to the bathroom, and while I was walking, I was calling my mother, right? I'm trying to be careful, and the scissors they fall out by themselves.
Okay? Oh no!
So
it bled out and died.
At this point, I thought, okay, maybe they weren't in my butt, and they were just like hanging on to my pant because I was wearing jeans, like some sort of jean. So I was like, maybe they just hit my pants, right?
Yeah.
And they weren't really in my butt the whole time, and I was just freaking out over nothing. I go to the bathroom, and I like, get up on the tub a little bit, pull my pants down, and I look, and there is a hole in my butt cheek.
Oh!
where the scissors were. Almost instantly, I start to black out. Like,
oh no!
Like I'm there. Like, okay, I sit down. I'm calling my mother, and I'm trying to like explain to her what happened. And I don't know what she was thinking at the time. I have no idea. But
Mom, scissors, but
yeah, it was just some alcohol and Band-Aid. I don't think I got stitches. I didn't get stitches for that. So,
man.
But that would have been funny with the stitches. Stitches would have topped it. All right. Well, now that you guys know a new tale of my,
yeah, you had a new tale.
Yeah.
I wonder if the wife could hear me, and because I don't know if I told her that story either.
That's a pretty bad story.
Yeah,
I keep that under my hat for a while, and obviously you have. So,
yeah. Oh man! All right. Well, thank you very much for the voicemail, for making me remember that time.
Mm-hmm.
Where were we? Let me see. That was Joe, right?
Yep.
All right. So next one.
Good morning or afternoon or evening. This is Chase from Learn From Gaming calling, and I'm, you know what? No, I'm going to be Chase the Night Cleaner today. And do you know why? Because I have more names than I can count. And I want to do some spring cleaning. I want to get you all out of my fucking basement. Get out of my basement. Just get out of here. I'm tired of it. I can hear you in the walls. Gosh, monkeys everywhere. I want you out. All right, I'm just saying. So, like, I play Anthem, but I didn't pay for it, and I don't feel bad that it works on my machine. But like, I'm watching this spiral, like the new spiral of like all the things that are like going wrong with it, and I'm just like, this feels like Fallout 76 all over again. Except I don't know, maybe Fallout 76 was worse. I don't know. People seem to like it for a little bit until the next shooter got released, right? So, I don't know what to say. Who's to say that like Division 2 won't also just get dragged like crazy? Or maybe it'll just be good. Man. AAA, do they make good games anymore? What's the AAA for? Like, why aren't they just B games if they don't work? I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. It's been bugging me. It's weird that like there's a whole new cycle and you can like just watch the internet explode when a new AAA game comes out, and like there's a bunch of reasons to like it or not to like it. And it's really sort of up to you because we are grown ass adults and we can decide for ourselves if we like games, right? I think Tree said it best when he said, I don't need somebody to review a game for me. I already know if I'm going to like it or not just based on gameplay. And I think he's right. Like, we've all played a lot of games. We know what we're looking for by this point. So, yeah. And that's it, Pokemon. Pokemon is going to kill. And somebody's got to get Beardy on that train. All right. So as a parting comment, what's your favorite Pokemon? Hey? I've got a real soft spot for Snorlax. He sort of embodies everything I want to be. Yeah, I wish I was sleeping right now. But I've got to get the monkeys out of the walls. Alright, talk to you later. Bye! Strip, where are you?
My favorite Pokemon is Scissor Buttlos. That or... I don't know. I don't go too deep on it because I don't know too many. I like Pikachu. He's cute. It's kind of default answer.
Well, Pikachu's not bad. That's just the only negative. That's like the default answer for everybody. But that's not a bad choice if that is your favorite.
Yeah, and then just to tie a bow on my thoughts on Chase's call. Anthem, yeah, it hit nail on the head. Gameplay is good. so it's fun. I don't know why it's getting such bad reviews. I really am enjoying my time with it. It's got like a 63 Metacritic. Like, that's with the critics, is 63, not just the audience score. And I don't know why. I'm enjoying this game a lot more than others, and maybe it just speaks to me in a certain way. It doesn't speak to everyone else. So, each their own. I'm having fun. I'm glad they're doing the updates. I hope it only gets better.
I agree. It's, so lately, jumping on the Anthem thing, we'll get back to the Pokemon. Lately, it's been like a crap show with Anthem. And that's just going off of what I've been seeing. I cruise around Reddit, and I am subscribed to the Anthem Reddit, and it seems like every post is just talking about how terrible it is, especially with the latest patch that they put out, and something was broken, something is not working anymore. There's something going on that everybody's just pissed, and it's like they were mad before because of the way it was, but now they're just downright like rioting, and it sucks because Anthem is, it's a fun game. I had fun when I played it. I got to the credits, and I jumped into the Division 2. But what I played, it was fun, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I did, and I look forward to getting into it again whenever I do. Whenever Beardy's like, "Hey, let's play," or "Jump on, let's be Iron Man for a little bit," I'll jump in there again. But I don't know what's going on. I don't know if something's like broken where it's unplayable, or if people are just still complaining about the loop not being right or whatever, so, basically what Chase said, if you're having fun, that's what counts. That's all that matters. Like, stop being a freaking whiny ass baby about everything, cause your end game is not what you want it to be. I don't know. Skari, how do you like Anthem?
I don't actually know what it is. I'm a little out of the loop. I don't know if you know that. We'll keep up with things very much.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, I honestly, you know what? I'm gonna Google. Just, tell me better.
You really don't know anything about it?
I swear, I'm Googling it right now. I'll probably recognize it.
It's BioWare.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, they did me so dirty with, Andromeda.
With Andromeda,
so.
yeah. This is like people are following Andromeda, where they're like everybody that was pissed off about Andromeda, they're like, you see, Anthem, they're pissing on us again. They're just hammering BioWare with everything, and it sucks. It sucks because it's like, it's. You think they're trying to put out a crappy game? They're doing what they can, and it's there, but they're trying to fix it and trying to make everybody happy at the same time, and they're it's like they're over their heads right now. They're trying to do everything at once. But
yeah, no, I'm like so out of the gaming fam right now, so I really don't know what's going on, but just from the very general pictures, it looks pretty all right. Is it a action kind of thing, Mass Effect kind of thing? What's going on there?
It's a chess game, right?
No, I don't think that's right.
It is basically you are Iron Man with an assault rifle with Mass Effect style shooting.
All right,
like bionic abilities.
All right,
Great
well
mechanic.
that sounds pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't know why people hate it, but whatever.
Yep.
I mean, it sounds to me kind of like playing the you remember Mass Effect, either I think it was 2 or 3, where you had the multiplayer levels.
Yes.
Yeah. That was
kind of shoot 'em up, but also bionic abilities.
Oh man, I love that. Love that multiplayer. It was great.
I think that was part 3, wasn't it?
Was it part 3? I can't remember.
Yep, part 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the whole thing was you're playing the multiplayer so you could build up something to go fight.
Yeah.
War
or
effort.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember where that took place, but yeah, I do remember that. So
So you could do that or do the app.
Mhm. Yeah,
Or
it
a
was
little
it was a very, very good multiplayer. It was fun. I remember playing it.
yeah. Yeah, I think they've since the multiplayer has fallen off and all that, I think they reduced that quite a bit, or maybe it's not even in the game anymore. I don't remember, but
I wonder
I think
about
I went
that.
back to
what they
replay
did.
it. What's that?
I was wondering what they would do with that eventually, if like you're just unable to get the ending you want after
Yeah,
3 games.
and I don't think they necessarily want to like monitor an app forever. I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they reduced it down to just the levels, but I can't, or not the levels, but the missions. But I really can't remember what they did. So I just remember it was reduced down somehow. Anyhow, yeah, it looks pretty solid. I don't know. People gotta be angry about stuff.
Sweet. All right, so Scari's gonna buy Anthem.
Yep, that's what we learned from this conversation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So thank you, Chase. Oh, Pokemon. Scary. Favorite Pokemon.
Whichever one I'm currently walking,
Okay.
pretty much on Pokemon Go.
Yeah, you just got back into Pokemon Go, didn't you?
I did like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. Now I'm like fully like pulling over into the nearest
Yes.
Indian Church of the Pentecostal to spin that sign, and then go on my merry way to work. My gift stops are pretty pathetic, but you know.
Yeah, that's all
Whatever.
right. We all can't be living next to theme parks.
Yeah, we can't all send each other like from Hogwarts train. Here's a gift. What the fuck ever, you know, like whatever.
my wife, she was like, I just sent Scary a gift from, I forgot where it was. It was Disney or Universal.
Yeah, I think I know there was a Harry Potter one.
Yeah. She was like, oh, she's gonna be pissed at me.
No, I'm not pissed. I'm happy for you. It's the real thing.
Like
I got so close. We're gonna have to talk about that here in a bit, but got close to everything.
Yeah, we were like, we were just picturing you like, oh, these motherfuckers over there in their freaking fantasy land and sending me gifts of all this shit.
Yeah, it must be nice.
All right. For me, Snorlax. That's my go-to. That's my favorite. Just like you, Chase. For me, it's because when I first started playing with Sun and Moon, I got Snorlax as a free gift for some reason. There was something going on, and that was like the first Pokemon that I got attached to. Like I played with him so much because I think I was trying to evolve Munchlax. That's what it was. Munchlax was a gift, and you had to evolve him to get Snorlax. And it was such a pain in the ass to evolve him. And it was one of those things like you spend so much time with him that you're like, oh my god, I love you. You know, it was like
I didn't feel that with Magikarp.
No.
Never felt that.
Well, you know, Munchlax is a lot cuter. You know.
Okay.
But,
Okay. Take your word for it.
Yeah, it was really really cool to go through and evolve him and get him. Like, you know, I felt like I put all the time into him and everything. So Snorlax is always my go-to. I have a Snorlax wallet because I'm 12, and
yeah.
I have a mug, coffee mug. I think it says "I'll do it tomorrow" with Snorlax on it.
What is the furthest thing from the Samuel L. Jackson wallet from Pulp Fiction? Like, what's your wallet? It's like, mine's the one with Snorlax.
I just picture them like strolling up to the pie counter together. They both take out their wallets.
It's like try back whispering, mine has a Snorlax on it? A what?
A what?
under the Snorlax. What's Snorlax?
It's a Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon. It's like a fat panda. I don't know.
I like that fat panda.
Oh boy. Okay. Are there more voicemails?
Yes.
Oh,
Then we
jeez.
shall listen to them.
Let's go.
There's 5 more.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, here you go.
Hey, future monkeys, it's Fred Rojas, and I'm outside. I'm taking you on my 2-mile walk. I do every single day at lunch. And I'm doing this instead of what I used to, which is play video games or read a book. But I think it's productive, and I might try walking and reading a book. Anyway, my work has a nice, 2-mile fitness trail. It's well done. But it might be a little bit windy, so there you go. But it's a Friday, and it's been a bad Friday. Ever since I walked into work, everybody's talking about spring break. Can I ask you a question? So spring break was always an educational thing, for the most part, right? It was a time that families could plan spring vacations with predetermined vacation time off. It was also a time where the schools were out so the kids could get even a staycation just to give them a break, which these days, Friday and the week after, come on, Kansas, that might be the case in other states as well, but no, spring break used to be like 3 to 5 days. Get back to the Anyway, I went to a breakfast place this morning to grab some quick to go on my way. Eggs with chorizo and a little bit of onion and potato. Fantastic. And they said closed for spring break. And then I get to work, and I've got 2 meetings, and both people are like rushing me because they're quote unquote working from home, and it's the beginning of spring break. And I'm like, wait. If you're not off on vacation, how does spring break start? And how does a restaurant close for spring break? Anyway, I digress. It's been very frustrating. But going back to it, you guys had asked about video games and how I keep up with them. And a lot of people would assume I spend a lot of money on video games, but it's actually not true. In fact, for the last few years, I've been in a recycling game where I actually sell something to buy something. And what you can do is you can really maximize on this if you don't stay with the new fresh. So often what I do is I like sell a game that's like a retro game that I really like, but I didn't play as much, and it's now worth like $40. And then I turn around and I can buy a bunch of Steam or digital or on sale games and turn it into a ton of games. The key is play what you buy and buy what you play. And that's all you got. And stop getting with the new shiny. Redbox is there for a reason. Either rent or buy 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 games a year. That's what you need to stick to. Love the show, guys. Peace out.
There was so much.
I don't know how we
going on.
got from there to chorizo, but I liked it. Yeah, no.
That was almost like one of those reports during a hurricane. Where you try to understand. You see the guy getting pelted by the wind and the rain.
No, able to make out some good points there. Yeah, spring break is supposed to be a time for vacationing. Learned that the hard way yesterday. We took off work to go to the zoo and forgot it's spring break. Oh man, that's the longest and busiest I've ever seen the zoo. Because remember, as we go up there as often as we can, we were stuck waiting to get in for an hour just on the road. Crazy. Just stop-go traffic, where normally we just would fly right in.
Jeez.
It was nuts. Like, I went full dad because Lily was in the back. Like, I'm bored. And then Wade's screaming, and she's crying because he's crying. I'm like, I said the phrase every dad wants to say, like, I will turn around. All right? You understand? It's a lot easier for me. We're doing this for you. I want to spend time with you at the zoo, but it's a lot easier for us just to turn around. All right? I will do it. Do you understand? Do not say one more thing. It is my proudest moment and most painful. It's like full Irish dad. Just here's the temper. Here's the threat of turning this car around to ruin a good time. And this is like 45 minutes in, so it's like
Jeez.
right at my wit's end.
But you got to get in.
Yeah, I got to get in. I saw the monkey house, which is cool. But yeah, I also agree with Fred saying I'm trying to adhere to play what you buy what you play. Because with Yoshi Crafted World coming out tomorrow, I'm like, oh, I should pick that up. I'm like, really? $60, $50? And then I looked on the Redbox app. It's coming out next Friday or the Friday after to Redbox. I'm like, I can crank that out in a weekend. It can't be any more 6 to 8 hours.
I forgot that it was coming out. All right. So, Fred said something, and I was going to say something about it.
He touched on chorizo, vacation.
Yeah, spring break. Spring break over here is crazy. Just like over there, you're not the only one with the zoo. That's
I imagine
crazy.
it's worse over there.
The crazy Max zoo. Yeah, it's bad. It's the same as that. Just take your zoo and like multiply it by like 300,000. That's what it feels like sometimes. But yeah, we had a few. The kids just had spring break here, and they just it was last week. Last week was spring break.
Yep.
And yeah, we had a few moments, a few times where we went out to go to a park or to something, to one of the theme parks. And it was like one of those, get there, look at the freaking chaos and like, nope, let's go. It was just madness. And thanks to Beardy, we'll pimp it now. Beardy went ahead, pulled the trigger, and now we have a Disney Channel on the Discord.
Yep.
So yeah, I was posting pictures of the freaking crazy ass crowds going on in like during spring break. And yeah, it's not fun. The crowds are not fun. It's not cool. But yeah, I think it was when Fred said that he's trying to read a book when he was on his walk, and when I was walking in the mornings after dropping the kids off, I was walking. I walked a few times. I used that time to blog. Actually, I was cranking out some blogs. Yeah, on my phone on Evernote. I would write the blogs on the phone, and then I just get on the computer and copy and paste it.
Oh.
So yeah, multitasking while you're doing stuff.
You gotta do it.
All right. Thank you, Fred. Next voicemail. There's only 2 left. Look.
Oh, good.
Let's see.
Hey, Future Monkeys, Los and McBeardy, McWhiskey, Beardy McWhiskey. This is Lucas Ham coming at you, one of the good morning guys. I'm just calling in to give you 3 reviews, very quick reviews from 3 different games that I have completed in this past week. I have written reviews that should be coming up on the website, Future Monkeys website soon. But until then, here's something to give you a little taste. The first game I completed was Forma 8 on Vita. It was a free PS Plus game some months ago. Just imagine WALL-E as a Metroidvania without the charm or Pixar Disney to make it any good. Very few games do I play just for trophies and power through until they're done. This was one of the few. I gave it 2 out of 5 beat boots. The second game I completed was Helldivers on PS4. I loved it. It's like a slow-paced Diablo meets Destiny overhead multiplayer shooter. I do want to platinum it someday. It's a very difficult platinum. So if anybody out there has played or plays Helldivers or is going to play, let me know and we will play together. You can have up to 4 people play. It's a pretty good time, but very grueling. I think at one point I coined the term punishing because it is fun and punishing all at the same time. 4 out of 5 untimely deaths. And then finally today I completed a game called Broken Sword 5. It is an action point and click adventure game. Its story is very much a very Dan Brown, Da Vinci Code kind of story. Sometimes a little frustrating because who knows in what situations you would ever think of combining gum with a paperclip and then combining that sticky paperclip with a cockroach and then throwing crumbs into a breaker box so that said cockroach will then be able to fix an electrical problem that you have and then return to you, somehow not dying from the electrical connection. Those are the type of things you run into with point and clicks. I'm not always a big fan because my brain doesn't work that way. I definitely use a guide to solve some of the problems, but overall the story was interesting. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 goats. And if you want to find out why I used goats, you can check out my review. That should be coming out, depending on how productive Los is feeling, sometime in the near future. All right, that's all I have for you today. Hope everybody's doing fantastic, and talk to you later. Bye.
That is very accurate, depending how productive I feel. It's I appreciate it, like always, the reviews and everything, and I do have a few of them backing up from Lucas, and I gotta get on it. I've been very, like I said, I've been very blah with updating a few things, and the blog is one of them. I have some stuff of my own that I've been meaning to post on there and get up and published and all that stuff. And, you know, it's just like I haven't sat at the computer. Right here, doing the podcast, this is the first time I've opened a computer up in like 2 weeks or so. Something like that. It feels like, at least. But my apologies. Thankful for the reviews. They're going to go up eventually. And with that, the pile of shame is going to get updated eventually as well. There's a good few people who have points built up that I gotta account for and get on the leaderboard and all that stuff and see how that's going.
Do it.
Yes, I gotta do it.
All right.
Isn't his voice like kind of silky? Like, you know, it's very radio. It's good radio voice. I just said that out loud. Sorry. All right. So
yeah, final voicemail.
All right. Voicemail number last.
Mail about your car's extended warranty. Since we have not gotten a response, we are giving you a final courtesy call before we close out your file. Press 2 to be removed and put on our do not call list. Press 1 to speak with someone about possibly extending or reinstating your car's warranty. Again, press 1 to speak with a warranty specialist.
Wow.
Dude, Los, did you pay the note on the time machine?
I
sounds like you're trying to repo it.
Holy shit. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I hope it's still there in the garage.
Probably.
Damn it. I thought that was for the minivan, but no, it's for the freaking time machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't specify. See what happens.
Well, I mean, with those automated voices, really.
Yeah, you know. All right. So, on with the show. Or is the show over? Are we done?
We got 45 minutes.
Okay. All right. So, ladies first. So, Beardy, how was your week? Yeah, all right. Skari, what's going on?
As we alluded to, I went and visited your fair state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I sent you at least one desperate text of why I just took a shower and I'm already hot. What's happening?
I'm shocked. There was only one. Like I was waiting for at least twice a day to get that type of message.
Well, you know, the weather broke, and it was actually really nice the last couple of days I was there. I was there for, it felt like forever, but it was like 3 days. And Sunday and Monday, the weather was really quite nice.
Yeah, I think you were here when it started to get like freezing temperatures.
What?
Yeah.
You mean the nice spring weather?
Yeah, it dropped.
Everybody
it dropped to
was
like
wearing sweaters, and I was like, "What the fuck, people?"
It dropped to like 65.
I can
like,
finally
really?
get pissed outside. And you people are acting like it's the Arctic winter.
You know what I did today? I wore a spring jacket because it was 35 out.
Yeah,
that's what I did. And then later on in the day when it got up to 50, I took that jacket off because I was sweating.
Oh, hell. It was like 55 this morning. I was like, hell, I'm not taking a jacket.
Yeah.
It's going to be 77 in the afternoon. What? I'm not some kind of idiot.
Freezing temperatures.
I know. I was like, oh, man, this is the best. And everybody was like, oh, it's too cold to take your children outside. You can't take your children outside in this. I'm serious. Not ironically. They were honestly, I heard some people say that. So,
yeah, they closed down
out
schools.
on the streets. It's bizarre. Anyway, so I went down there to meet my surprise grandma.
Bonus Nana.
Surprise! It's grandma. Because she's feeling rather poorly and she's getting up there in age. So Kim was like, well, probably now or never. So, you know. So I did that, and I met some cousins, some blood-related cousins. They were really cool. Bunch of Mormon guys and gals, but very, very nice people and very cool, down to earth. Had a lot of fun. And the grandma was interesting. She was a bit hands-off. She was a little touchy. I don't know if it was just because she had been sick or something, or if her health was flagging, but she didn't want anybody near her or to touch her. So that was interesting. I don't know what that's all about. But otherwise, yeah, the weather was crazy hot the first day. I took at least 2 showers, and I got out of the shower and I was immediately sticky and warm again, and I was not happy about it.
Yeah. Yep, that sounds about right. It's that's the way it be here.
I guess I've decided I can't live there because if this is like early March and I go there and I'm dying, like sweat pouring off me.
Yeah, you should come during the summer.
No, I'm not gonna because I die.
I used to live in Florida in the summers.
Oh my gosh.
And again, I was a very chubby child. And so I grew accustomed, like an old Southern lawyer, I had a sweat rag that I would carry around like, ooh, mercy me, it's warm today. Ooh. Just like iced tea clinking in my glass.
Yeah.
It's just like, it sounded like this. Just stirring like, oh, mercy. I have quite a terrible sweat today. Well,
Yeah.
I'm coming down harder like the July rains.
So yeah, that
But
was
I'm
basically me
like
on
8.
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. By my 8th saying all that. It was
Yeah.
not good.
No.
So Southern Beardy is my favorite beardy, I think.
It's most people's favorite beardy.
Yeah. But I think it was Jimmy Fallon. When he came down here to Universal to do a show here for a week or whatever, he did his thank you notes thing that he does.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, thank you, Florida weather, for, thank you, Florida people or something for reassuring me. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. And thank you for letting me know that I'm not dying from the thing that I think I'm dying from or something like that. And it was very, very accurate because it's not the heat, it's the humidity.
It is.
That's what gets you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Sometimes it's weird because when it gets really hot, like when we go to the parks, I have my glasses on and I have my hat on. My hat, I have to turn it backwards because my glasses, my glasses get fogged up.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's as if my eyes are breathing. I don't know, like there's air coming out of my eyes. Like it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. That happens to me in the cold when it's actually below freezing, but not, because there's steam coming out of my face, usually. But I can see how that would happen in Florida. But getting there, that was the fun part. My first plane out of Oklahoma City was delayed by a mere maybe 15, 20 minutes, and that was enough to entirely ruin my flight schedule because I flew to Houston. And has anybody ever been to Houston's airport?
Nope.
It's basically the entire state wide. Like, you literally have to take a people mover to get to, like, you can't just walk to your terminal. You have to get on the Airbus to your terminal. It's insane. It's so insane.
We have that here too, right? Did you go to?
Oh yeah, I did, but it's not nowhere near the size. But yeah, you do have a little people mover, I think. But it's like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But this one was like 2 miles length, 3 miles length. I don't even know. It was crazy. So I ended up not getting into Florida until, I don't know, 11 or so at night. Yeah, it was a little exhausting. However, I got a really nice seat because, I had been inconvenienced and I missed my flight. And I was like, okay, what do I do now? So it was like, oh, no problem. And she gave me this seat that absolutely no one else was in my row or the row next to me. Ooh. So like the entire aisle was mine. And that was super sweet. And then I got to watch A Star Is Born on the plane, but I only got to watch part of it. So when it ended, it was still happy, and I'm just gonna assume that it had a happy ending.
And everything turned out fine.
He was great in the end, and nothing bad happened. That's just that's how I'm gonna leave it.
Now, what was it? Just you, or did you go with any?
It was just me. Yeah, just me.
Wow, so you had to be just queen of the castle, just on your own in the airplane. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome after the sardine can I was in the previous flight. It was a small plane. But yeah, this is my first time doing the whole, the whole full body scan thing and all of that. It's been a long time since I've flown. So that's always fun.
Here's an idea. Mm-hmm. Airports and airplanes and flight companies.
Yeah.
You know how we can scrub a podcast, whatever, to play a little bit faster? How about you give people the option to time the flight with how long the movie is? So if you got a 2-hour movie, but you get an hour and a half flight, well, guess what? We're going to speed it up 1.2 times, and you get to watch the whole movie.
Well, and those fuckers kept interrupting my movies. So the thing is like, if they make an announcement, it's going to stop the movie to make you sure you hear that announcement.
Yeah.
And also, it's not gonna like continue on as though it's been playing the entire time. It's gonna pause the movie and then start playing from about 5 seconds back, and it'll take a little bit of time to buffer. And also, there's like 3 airplane commercials you have to wait before they'll let you start the movie. And a MasterCard commercial, and you want to murder somebody soon. But yeah, I mean, watching a movie, that was kind of interesting. I had downloaded a bunch of YouTube videos from YouTube Premium or whatever, but it was a good movie. I actually really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I thought the singing was amazing. I thought that have either of you two watched it?
Oh yeah, loved it.
Yeah, he does a perfect imitation of his quote unquote older brother. What's his name? Sam.
Oh, Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. Yeah, just like if you closed your eyes, you would think he was Sam Elliott, but no, it's just what's his face? Well, I'm not good with names.
It's Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, that guy. What's his face?
Too, with the Lady Gaga.
The Lady Gaga. Yeah.
The Shallows song
is
her most played song on Spotify.
Well, it's a good song. I'll give him it. It's a good song.
Great song.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it the first time at the Emmys And I was like, man, that's a good song. I might actually have to check out that movie. It's based on that song alone. I'm serious. They had good chemistry on stage, and I'm like, man, okay. Maybe Lady Gaga brought it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, she did.
So yeah. Yeah, it did get brought. It was brought. So yeah, other than that, gosh, what else? I've been playing some video games a little bit. Clay2 buckled and got a Switch.
Get the
Whoa!
Yeah, what?
I know.
No.
Yeah.
He got for him, or
Well, he said it was for me.
okay.
Yeah, one of those.
No.
Yeah, I got this for you guys, and he's like playing with it the most.
No. I had apparently mentioned it more than once, and if I mention things more than once, it means I want it. But I was really thinking more of for the kid, she might want to play.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because there was that Nintendo Dogs game coming out. I was thought.
Oh yeah, because that's why you would buy a Switch.
Well, I mean, she is a toddler, and that does have puppies. So, I'd play it with her. So, I mean, I don't feel judged for this. I'd play it with her. I'd pet the puppies. It's fine. Yeah.
Pet the puppies?
I mean,
what else are you supposed to do with the puppies?
You have them. You gotta wash them. You gotta brush them. You gotta take care of them. You gotta. I remember Nintendogs. Okay, I played a lot of that game.
They're not going to pet themselves.
They're not. And I mean, it's a big responsibility taking care of a Nintendog. So, anyways, he got Zelda Breath of the Wild, and thinking that I really like Zelda too. Which I don't. I mean, I don't like puzzle games. I don't know if you've noticed this, but sometimes I get easily frustrated.
It's debatable.
I know. I like of Zelda. I'm just not liking of Zelda. It's like we can hang out a little bit, but then something happens and words are said, and then we just need to take a break a little bit. So he's mostly been playing it.
I'm very jealous that he gets to play that for the first time.
Yeah.
Now here's something that might help his enjoyment.
Yeah.
Go on eBay and get those NFC cards.
Yes.
What?
And so
Did you get?
like
You
deck
bought
of cards
those, right?
instead of having to get amiibos.
Yeah.
It's like $17, and you get like a deck of like 50 Zelda. They have like the NFC chips in them.
22.
But they're like
There's 22 of them.
What?
There's 22 of them.
Okay, 22. There are 22 of them, and because you can scan them once a day, and you get all the drops from it. So you get like better gear, arrows, health. It's a quality of life thing. Like I just enjoyed the game a lot better. Like I bought some amiibos just for the game before I knew these cards existed. And if I could go over and do it again, I would have the cards from the very beginning.
Yeah, I completely forgot about amiibos being a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a really good a post and video for those.
Yeah.
I forgot who did it. Oh yeah, that's right. I did it. That's right.
I do remember.
Yeah, I did it.
That was back in the way back when I was still interested in Yoshi's Magic Yarn.
Yeah.
And that little Yoshi.
They're very cool looking cards too, some of them.
Yeah.
Like it's like if anything, it's like, yeah, it's just nice to have, and it doesn't take up a lot of real estate. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 3 here and there, and I've decided that maybe I'm old, and maybe I'm too old for this. I don't know. I don't know. I want to love it.
Yeah, I think the last time we talked, last time we spoke, you were very excited to be jumping into it. And
I was very excited. Did you play it yet?
Yeah, I played it.
No, you haven't. You are a liar. I can hear it in your voice.
It's in the PlayStation. It's in there. Of course it's getting played. I mean, what do you think I'm doing? You think I'm playing something else?
No, I don't think you're playing anything, to be honest.
For your information, I am. But I'm going to get into that later.
Very well. Very well. Anyway, yeah, I want to like it. I still want to like it. And I'm still going to keep playing it here and there. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe I've aged out. I don't know.
Well, there is. I don't know. I mean, it's from what I heard. From what I heard, because I honestly I haven't played it. I don't know if but from what I heard, it's something. It's pretty there as far as Kingdom Hearts. It's it's just like going back. It's one of those things, the nostalgia things. Kingdom Hearts is amazing and great, and you're looking back at what you remember. So maybe it's you and not Kingdom Hearts. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what did piss me off though is when you get into the game, you're gonna have to make some meals with this ratatouille fucker, and you're gonna struggle with it a few times, and then you're finally gonna make that lobster bisque or whatever the hell he wants you to make, and then you're like, okay, cool, I never have to do that again, except unless you want another one of those lobster bisques, and then you have to play the fucking mini game again. And you know what, Rat? Just make it, okay? What am I even paying for? I don't even get it. So, but you can buy some of them from the shop. I just thought that was kind of bullshit. So, So, that's my review. I like it, but also it's kind of bullshit.
That's going right on the box.
That's going to the blog. That's on the blog.
Full of, what was it the trees said? Japanese bullshit? Yeah. I think that was the treesism at some point. Full of Japanese bullshit. So.
I don't know what it is. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is it's on my list of games where that's me beeping, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So. I've been beeping, haven't I? All right.
Yeah. A little bit.
So
yeah.
Each time it happens, like, oh, he's probably got to hear it and turn it off now. No.
So yeah. Kingdom Hearts is on the list. It's on a list of games. It's up there with Uncharted 4 and God of War and there was another one too. It's games that I really am excited to play and get into and experience, but I don't turn them on. Like I have them and I'm very anti Fred, what he's doing right now. buying games. Yeah,
buy like 12 new video games. Touch none of them.
Look at these pretty boxes. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I mean, the thing is with me, it's like I just learned this about myself. It's because I gravitate towards freaking like multiplayer shooters, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what it is, because Kingdom Hearts came out and all these other games that I've been wanting to play, like single player experiences. They're there and I want to play them, but then Anthem came out and I was like, okay, I'm playing Anthem. And then right after Anthem, Division 2. Okay, I'm hooked in Division 2. And it's like, I want to find time. I want to make time to play those games. But when it comes to like single player games that I could just sit down and get into and jump in whenever, like I don't make the time. I don't know what it is. And it's like, I know once I do get into them, I'll get into them and I'll, play the crap out of them. But it's just the initial jump that I don't make.
Well, you have you suffer from the biggest case of FOMO ever, the fear of missing out. And with these multiplayer games, there is a time component to it because you need to, if it's competitive, you need to play enough initially to get good at the game. If it's cooperative, you need to hop on when other people you know are playing, so you can be part of the zeitgeist, part of the hype train that's rolling into it. And the single player game, even though you might be hyped to play it, it's always going to be there.
Yep.
It's Old Faithful.
You figured me out. Like I feel like, I don't know, I feel cured.
No,
you're still deep in your C's. I recommend a number of 12-step programs for you.
24 steps even.
Yeah. But yeah, you're onto something. You really like that hits the nail on the head. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm broken. I need to be fixed. So was there anything else besides Kingdom Hearts and not liking that Japanesey bullshit that you said?
Yeah, I think we talked a little bit about it. I picked up Pokemon Go again, and the only reason it was because Joe State didn't see the Gotta Catch 'Em All channel. And then he posted something about Pokemon Go. I was like, oh yeah, that game.
Well, were you playing it before? You were?
I played it for like half a second during 2016 when everybody downloaded it. So I had probably caught like 12 Pokemon at that point. Clayton was much more into it, but now I have surpassed him. All because he doesn't want to pay money for Pokeballs, and he's out of Pokeballs right now.
I ponied up plenty of coin for some Pokeballs.
I did $5. I threw down a $5, and then lied to it about Clay too. Like, what kind of idiot would pay any money towards this? I'm just gonna wait till I get Pokeballs. Yeah. What kind of idiot would do that? It's so dumb. So dumb. Right, guys? Yeah.
I think.
Well, I put that one on my credit card. I mean, I would never.
Hiding.
Honey, I think we've been hacked. But don't call it in. Let's see if they do it again.
On accident.
Let them get away with it 7 or 8 more times.
Yeah.
While we collect enough evidence to put these jokers away for life.
We gotta track them down. Yeah.
Do you have the adventure sync or something turned on?
I do with my Google Fit. Right. Yeah.
So that helps me a lot. I mean, that is the reason why I stopped playing.
Yeah.
because
you don't want to have the app open all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it turned me off because I had turned that on, right? And what that does, I don't know if Beardy knows, but you're tracking things, you're tracking steps and all that stuff. Without even having the app open. So whenever I would open it, it would say, hey, congratulations, you walked so and so kilometers, km. Yeah. I'm very, very American right there. But, you walked so many and here's
so many ketchup mustards.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's hot dog.
Yeah. So, they throw like 1,000 Pokeballs at you. And your screen fills up with all this shit. So here I was with my bag, like having 200 more stuff than what should fit in there.
Yeah.
And I stopped playing. Like I was like, fuck, I'm not managing my bag. I'm not buying any more space, So finally I jumped in there and I deleted a whole bunch of stuff that I wasn't using. And, my wife she's playing it more. She plays it more than I do. And it's very, very attractive, turns me on. But it's something that she's enjoying, and she likes to catch it, and she doesn't know most of the Pokemon, and it's
I mean, they're all bullshit now. They're like Toaster Bunny or Scissor Butt Los, or you know.
Yeah, I'm going to be a legendary. I'm going to have my own
shiny
special event.
Shiny Scissor Butt Los.
Yeah. Anyways, they're really dumb looking now. They all look like random teddy bears.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to get back into it like full swing because I still.
Yeah, well, I mean, I walk every day on my breaks anyway, so I'm like, well, you know.
Yeah, it's good
might
motivation.
as well. So.
I still have to get into.
I guess the park we live near has a ton of Pokestops.
You know what you need to do?
Mm-hmm.
You need to get Let's Go.
I know. I saw that.
You do. Yeah. If you're into Pokemon Go, that's like no brainer. You need to jump on that, and it is very very well done. Very close to Pokemon Go. It is not your typical Pokemon game, the core game. So you'll feel right at home, and I'm sure you'll really dig it. So if you're looking for a Switch game to jump into, that's a good one.
Yeah, that might be it. I was really disappointed that Mario Galaxy isn't on the like even the digital shop. It's not on there.
Yeah, not yet.
Because I missed that. With not having the U, I missed Galaxy, so that's kind of a bummer.
You got Odyssey, so you gotta jump on that. You got a lot of catching up to do, basically.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but Odyssey ain't never going on sale, so it's always gonna be a $60 game. Nintendo's, man. Anyways, that's it for me.
Yep. Yeah, you can't. You're not allowed to point and laugh at Nintendo people anymore. You're one.
No, I can't do it.
Yep.
Clayton ruined that for me. Trying to be nice. Dumb stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it was a very thoughtful gift, and I know it will come in handy for our family.
For sure.
Yeah, because Nethadoodle she's gonna get all up on the video games, so she can't help it. So. Yeah, that's it for me. How's it going with you guys?
All right. What's up, Beardy? What's going on?
Not a whole lot. So I just have one quick story, which is probably Los's favorite story that I've conveyed to him via text message.
It's better than the last one that I was on the show for?
Yeah, in some ways. Some of the same elements. So,
okay.
Speaking of, getting your steps in, I've been got a treadmill down for the basement because being stuck indoors, you get just kind of cooped up, and I like going for walks on my breaks. And so on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I work from home. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes no one's home. It gets warm when you're going for a walk down on the treadmill. So sometimes I'll just walk in my boxers or just all a la Beardy because nobody's here. So it doesn't matter. And so I'm also a shame-filled person. So it's not like I'm not that, like, some people will just walk around the house nude constantly or just in the boxer shorts. That ain't me. This
Guilty.
is purely utilitarian move. I get hot. I take the clothes off because no one is here to see the shame. So it was the Friday before St. Patrick's Day, so I had a corned beef going. So I go for my walk, fortunately in boxers, but I go upstairs and I know that the corned beef in the crock pot had begun to overflow. So I'm like, oh shit, I was about to go hop in the shower. I need to wipe this up real quick. And, corned beef, as it cooks, all the juices come out. And so that's what had happened. So I'm cleaning up the juices, and all of a sudden I just hear my door open. I'm like, oh the fuck? I'm standing in my kitchen, and like the way the kitchen's set up is there's counter and then the table. I had set my clothes on the table furthest away from me, which is right in the line of the door, and I hear my mother-in-law's voice.
Oh no!
Call out, "Hey Pat, did you get my text? You better fucking hope not. If you think this is how I'm responding to a text where you said you're coming over, because she texted and 7 minutes later saying she was coming over to get some clothes for Lily, and 7 minutes later she just shows up, walks through the door, and so I went to like, I'm draining my meat, woman. Like, I don't know what to say here. Like, I'm in my boxers. It's like, oh, this is awkward for everyone. And so, like, she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I need clothes for Lily. Like, it was like, turn around. And so I had to convey all of this to Jess via text. Like, we need to have some boundaries. And yes, maybe I need to lock the door, but maybe you wait until you get a response from me before you just walk in, especially when I'm busy draining my meat.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I sent that to Los, and he had a hearty laugh because he could see himself being in that position.
It's very, very sitcom. Very, very, like, you think something like that won't happen to somebody. But no, it happened.
Oh, yeah. And then actually, I'm guessing she might have liked what she saw, because then 2 days later she did it again, but joke's on her this time. I wasn't in my boxers. I was just in a meeting, and so I had to run downstairs because she brought the kids over because we got a swing set, like a giant swing set for the kids in the backyard. And so she wanted to bring them over to see it. So I was like, I'm in a meeting. She's like, oh, well, we're just going to be a minute. I'm like, no, I don't think you understand. I'm not supposed to have kids in the house when I'm working. I would like not to get my ass fired.
Is that really a rule? Really?
Yeah, because it depends on the calls. Like, they're pretty cool about it for the most part. But on a technical basis, like, you shouldn't be working with your kids in the house, or at a minimum in the same room as you. They understand, like, hey, if you tell them kids are sick, whatever, but we have, like, some customer-facing meetings and everything, so you just can't have the kids piping up. It's like the first thing, again, I was in the middle of a meeting, door opens, I just hear, like, hey, Dad! You run downstairs.
It's like what, Despicable Me?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so boundaries didn't really happen, huh?
No, so now I lock the door. Well, fool me twice. So, in terms of games, just real quick, Trials Rising, still playing it, still like it. It's a Trials game. You like Trials?
It's on sale. I gotta get it.
Wait, what we just talked about, Los? Are you gonna play it?
That's right. Yeah. No, I'll play it. Damn it.
So, I'm pretty much through the medium part of the game. It's starting to get a little more difficult. I still got some time with it myself, because I'm decent at those games, but I could see where I'm just eventually just going to cap out, where it's just not fun anymore. Usually I'll do a couple levels of hard, and then I've had my fill. I spent my time with it. Played Toe Jam and Earl. Beat it, quote unquote. I did like the set level where everything's in the same area. That was like 2-3 hours. I'll go back to it eventually. Maybe if I can get Mrs. McWhiskey to play with me with some of the new characters. If you like, again, it's a lot of the same here. If you like Trials, you're going to like Trials. If you like Toe Jam and Earl, if you think you like Toe Jam and Earl, or you're craving more of it, you're going to like this game. It's exactly what you want. It's got a great art style. It's just like the first one, just kind of ramped up, and just a little bit different. And then the last game I'm playing was thanks to Jagush. He made a recommendation for a puzzle game called Baba Is You.
I keep hearing about this.
Okay, so real quick rundown of it. So imagine you have a top-down Zelda view, just one screen at a time. You can't go off screen, and you play as a bunny rabbit / dog creature called Baba. And on the screen are different rules. It will say, Baba is you. Wall is stop. And so that means that if you go up against wall, you're going to stop. It will stop you. It will say rock is push, which means you can push rocks on it. And it will say flag is win, which means your goal on that level is to get to the flag. Where the puzzle element rolls into is A, trying to figure out how to get there. B, is the words on the screen, Baba is you, Baba is, and you can all be moved as long as they're not like in a corner, because you can only push. You can't pull, you can't do other things. If it's in a corner, it's kind of locked down. So they'll find different ways to kind of lock some rules in. And so then you could change it, though, to say, wall is win. And then you just have to touch the wall and you win. Or wall is you.
Okay. I got you.
And then all of a sudden you're moving the wall around to try to touch the flag.
So you're like it's a puzzle game.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
And that's another one like, you think you beat your head against it for like a half hour, like this is impossible. There's a glitch. This is not going to ever be possible. And then all of a sudden it just sinks up like, oh, do the thing, move it. Okay, I am all. Papa is you. You get to the rolls and you change around and you can solve like every level in probably 30 seconds time is all it takes to do the thing that you're trying to do. It reminds me a little bit of Portal in that regard, where like it can simultaneously make you feel like the smartest person alive and also the dumbest.
Yep. Like
sometimes you get it. Like if you get a puzzle right away and you think it's kind of tricky, but you solve it, you're like, man, look out, Mensa! You got yourself another member coming. And that member's name is Beardy. Yeah, it was like $15, and I just used the eShop coins that I had. Yeah, and it brought it down. It was like $3.50.
Sweet.
Well worth it.
Yeah, that's that. Everybody's going crazy for that game. I never looked into it to see exactly what it was. So.
Yeah, so worth checking out. So, Los, pass the torch to you.
Me. All right. So, like I said, I beat Anthem, got to the credits, and had fun with it. I enjoyed what I played. I was all into it, like 3/4 of the way through, going through all the story, going through all the people, talking to everybody and all that stuff, about the last quarter of the game. Coincidentally, it was when The Division 2 was released. I started to, press fast forward, on a lot of it. And, I was talking to less people and I was like, come on, let's go. Hurry up. Trying to finish. And, but I got through the story, like I got everything from it. It was it was not like, holy crap, blow your mind kind of thing, but it was a good story where I was like, damn, that's, good twist, good this, whatever. So, but it was a good, fun game. Like I enjoyed what I played, and like I said before, it's something that, I'm going to go back to once they get their crap together and they figure out what they're doing. I'm hoping.
I had to ask. So after the twist, and that's all I'm going to say, after a particular twist, how much longer do you got?
After that twist, I'd say probably about, depending on what's your play style, like if you're,
if I just want to mainline it,
if you just want to mainline it, you probably got maybe 1.5 to 2 hours.
Oh, dope.
The most, that's like, the most. I think there's going to be another time where they're going to throw you into free play to do something. But it is not a huge checklist of stuff. It's just like literally going into free play for something, like to do something really quick, and then you come back. But yeah, that whole checklist thing, a lot of people bitch and complain about it, and you were stuck on it for a while.
I wasn't really playing that much though, and there's like certain things like where you have to recover the down javelins.
Yeah.
Where basically what that means, Scary, is you have to heal a teammate. Well, a lot of people that you play with, especially now, the game's been out a little bit, they're like level 30. And so, like, they're so powered above you, they're not going down.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the one that's dying.
Yeah, you texted me. You were like, come play Anthem and die so I can revive you. You can be done with this shit. I was like, yeah. Sorry, can't. But yeah, it's that whole checklist thing. That I lucked out. I guess I was playing a lot before I got to that point because I had it mostly done. It was all done. There was 2 things that I had to do. And it was the chest. Like I had to find 10 more chests or something like that. And there was like one other simple thing to do. And it was a lot less headache than what a lot of people had. So I think that helped me out, because if I was stuck there having to do that to progress the story, then, I would have been upset. But everything was good with me in Anthem. I didn't have no problems. And I don't know what the hell's going on now. It's, barn fire, apparently. But hopefully everything gets sorted and they start moving on up and fixing things and doing better. And I hope it turns out like Destiny, where they get like really, really good and really fun to play and all that. Other than that, for games, Division 2 has all my attention. Oh man. I'm trying my damnedest to get Beardy to jump on board.
It is not gonna work.
It's not working.
No.
Yeah, I'm having fun. It's very, very much what I like, what I love. It's like I'm walking around and I'm exploring, it's like I got all this stuff to do in the game. It's open to me. Like I could go do whatever I want. And it's like I'm walking around doing the most mundane stuff. Like it's ridiculous. And I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. And it's something that I want to keep on playing and want to get more and more lost in. And it's weird for me because I'm generally very, very against this setting. I usually cannot do like this whole, post-apocalyptic,
post-popcorn society.
Yeah, I cannot do post-popcorn society. Yeah, that's exactly it. So yeah, I can't do that because it messes with my head, like the word does. But it's something that I don't know, like it's grabbing me. Like it's like something about it is just, very intriguing and engaging, and it makes me want to explore and want to get in there more. Scary, you know anything about the Division?
No.
Nothing. Why don't you like it, Beardy?
I just don't dig the setting. Everything I've heard about the game, like it looks like Matt from Bad Father Figures, like he's turning around on it, which is great. But like all the stuff that he said he did not like about it is all the stuff that I don't like about games.
Yeah.
Like how they're like outflanking you. And like, okay, no, screw that. And I need an easy mode to play on. I'm not good at games. Like Anthem, I play on easy mode. Sometimes normal when I'm feeling randy. But that's just about it. Like I don't go into that. So if a game is on its default setting is just difficult, not fun. And plus, this seems more like a game, unlike Anthem, where you're going to have to talk and coordinate efforts. And part of it's like, I don't want to talk to people. I like to I want to do my own thing, or I want to play with friends, but having to talk to randoms who are going to be rude, ugh, I'll go to the zoo. I can go to the zoo for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. It's true. It's,
Plus, I don't want to let other people down, too. Like, whenever I play multiplayer games that's, like, team-based, like, I'm sorry, guys, I'm not good. I'm trying to
Oh, no, it flares my anxiety up something hardcore. Like, you think I don't care about anything? You get me in a co-op game, and I turn into a sobbing mess. I'm so sorry. Why did you even let me play? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and log off. Okay, guys, bye.
my internet's bad today.
I heard a storm in the distance.
You did good in Triforce Heroes. I don't want to hear it.
Oh my gosh, we played it for 5 minutes and then yelled at each other.
Yeah, but alright, so Anthem, Division 2, it's, I've been playing on my own for the most part. Who did I team up with anybody? I want to say, maybe I teamed up with somebody. It's been a while, but there's not too many people on my friends list playing it. It looks like the most people that I know from the community, they are playing it on PS4, which sucks because, being on the other side of the fence is lonely sometimes, but I'm still enjoying playing on my own, and the difficulty, it's there. Like I was dying a lot on this one mission I was trying to get through, but I was making mistakes, and I figured out, okay, I did this. Let me go around this corner instead and try and go the other way and see how that works. And, I figured things out, and it's a lot easier when you got other people with you, and it's, better when it's friends, and I played with some random people, like 2 random people I was playing with, and we were going around doing whatever, cause when you're playing the Division 2, it's like this network going on. You're playing as a division agent, and you are basically like the soldier that's saving the day kind of thing, and you're helping out everywhere you can. They're basically like superheroes, like human superheroes. Like everybody looks for them to help, and it's very very powerful feeling. And when you're playing, you sometimes get an agent needs assistance message. Like the computer will come out and say it. And that's an actual person playing that is requesting help with what they're doing. So if you choose to help them, you could go into the menu and you could join their game, and you're going to help them out on their mission. So I went to go do that, and I was following these people, helping them out, just random people, because I had like 15 minutes to spare. Didn't want to get into anything, and that seemed like a good thing to do. So we were just going around, doing everything, exploring around, trying to collect all this stuff. And it was, no talking was done, no anything. And when I was done, I did a little emote salute, like peace out. And we went about our separate ways. And it was just, it's like a living world that, I really enjoy going through and exploring and having fun with. And it's, something that I missed with the first division because I jumped out of it so early. I'm really looking forward to playing more with this one. And it's not disappointing. It's very, very good, very engaging. There's any questions or anything about the game? No curiousness going on?
Nah, I'm out, man. I don't play multiplayer.
Yeah, I've looked into it. I was like, yeah, if we could, considering all that Anthem we played.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the problem is I would like to play with friends, but then I think about, would I really? And the answer is, you know what? I think I'll just go to bed instead. And that's my life now. So, that's life in the big city, man. It's hard. It's harder when you're a big grown up and stuff.
Yeah. Lately the schedule has not been there for me either.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be fun, Beardy, if we were to be able to jump in there. If we had regular gaming time that we were like constantly playing with each other, like the way we like to pretend that we do.
Yeah, you have to treat it like bowling league, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta hold each other accountable.
Oh, I said Fridays at noon should be our time.
Mm-hmm.
I work from home on Fridays, and a little lunchtime gaming action could happen.
Yeah. And what did Lowe say to that?
We did it once.
Yes,
okay.
that's what Lowe said to it.
Yeah.
We did it once.
We did it once.
Wow.
But I was busy last Friday. I forgot what I was doing. I couldn't. I don't even think I was home. I think I was doing something. Damn it. Whatever. Okay. All right. Point is, Division 2 is fun, and I will be willing to help guide you through the streets if you jump on, Beardy. But
nope.
But there.
Yeah, just buy that game, Beardy.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, he's gonna stop playing next week.
Yeah.
Right as soon as you log in.
Oh, he did. Oh, he made me feel so bad. On the Discord, he threw me under the bus, but I deserved it. I deserved it. It was true.
Yeah.
So yeah, for some more Division 2, there's an Alexa thing that I checked out. Some guy that I did the midnight launch that I met him in there. He was telling me about it. And then I also heard Captain Mike talk about it on Bad Father Figures.
Okay.
It's like this thing for Alexa where you get it installed or whatever. And I did it on my phone because I don't have any devices for that. I did it through the Alexa app, and I'll probably put it in the show notes if you have not checked that out and if you're interested. So, you talk to it, you ask it something about the division, something specific, and then Alexa comes on and she starts talking, but then it slowly gets interrupted by the AI computer that guides you in the game. And it turns into like this little interactive kind of role-playing game kind of thing.
Wow, that sounds really cool.
It is very cool. Very, very cool. I did it when I was painting my door. I was there, it caught me off guard because the guy, the computer, the AI is called Isaac. That's what the AI is called. And that's what guides you through the game. And it alerts you to enemies. It alerts you to where you're going, what you're doing, all that type of stuff. So this Alexa thing, he comes on and he's like, this is classified information. Verify your ID agent. And then the thing, dings and you say your name and then it registers and it's like, okay, verified. And it as it progresses, is asking you, do you want to proceed with the following recording? And you have to say yes or no, or you say, it's interactive in that way. So it's like this whole thing getting played out like one of those podcasts where you're listening to a story and, you're going through that. So that's going on and you're listening through it. It's like about half hour, 45 minutes worth of story to get you ready for the game, and it's really, really awesome. I recommend checking it out if you haven't yet and you're interested in the game. And the last thing for Division 2, I'm reading Broken Dawn, is it?
Mm-hmm.
It is a novel that just came out the other day. This was the first time that I pimped myself out to a publisher of some sort to try and get a review copy, and they actually sent me a review copy.
Nice.
And I was all excited with Beardy. I was like, Beardy, I asked somebody for a review copy and he sent it to me, and he didn't believe me. You didn't believe me, right?
No, because you didn't say what it was.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I was like trying to make you think it was a game, but no. I was like, it's a book. We're doing a book club. But
yeah.
Yeah, we know how that went. So
yeah, we do. So
yeah, it was reviewed. She didn't really seem like she wanted to send it to me, but she sent it to me anyway. So it came out a few days ago. I was hoping to have it done before it came out so I could have the review ready to go. But I'm a little bit more halfway done now, and I keep trying to get into it, and I just don't have time to sit there. And if I have a good amount of time to dedicate, I just turn the game on and play. So it's very good. It really brings out the story of the Division, what's going on and all that. Like, the world comes to life, like, crazy detail what's going on. I think in more ways than what the game actually does. So it's by Alex Irvine. It's something that I am definitely going to be reviewing, whenever I'm done with it. So look forward to that. If you're curious about it, go check it out, because like I said, so far, halfway through, it's good. And I'm, very excited to keep on reading and finish it. So if you want to get more into the world of the Division, then go for it. Then, we'll talk about it. We'll have a unofficial book club, because I'm not going to call it a book club, because I'm not falling for that again.
Okay.
And yeah.
How about a book friendship? Like a book buddies.
Book. Yeah, we could be book buddies. There you go.
No, not you and I.
Oh, damn it.
Just whoever else reads it. Because I'm not gonna. But,
All right. So yeah, that's it. I think that's about we're already long at the tooth here. So I'm calling it for me. I don't think anything crazy has been going on that is worth too much mentioning, I don't think. And then when we finish recording, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, that's right.
Let's save it for next time.
Yeah.
Just jot it down in your little journal and save it for next time.
How did you know how to journal?
Well, because everybody knows that.
Damn it.
And also because of that one story you told me about how you have like 4 boxes full of journals. And also because you have like 4 blogs. And yeah, I could go on.
I have too many. I need to consolidate. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, but that's what we tell ourselves, and then it's like, but no, I need to. Now it's all messy, and now I need to divide. Yep,
it's true. All right, so yeah, this one is being dedicated to our homie that we are about to be losing, Google Plus. It was a fun ride, but yeah, you're not gonna be missed. I can't really lie about that.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. So yeah, if you wanna take us out, Beardy, I know you're probably over there trying to fall asleep, and I keep interrupting you. So,
Hey, man, me too. It's late.
well, that's
It's
what
a
you
bad time.
get. That's what you get.
Oh, well,
You
I
wanna
guess
talk.
start somewhere to end somewhere. I would like to thank Skari for coming on.
Oh, yeah.
Always
Thanks for having me.
appreciate it. Anytime. So, if you need it, I'm trying to look over the box and read at the same time. This is detrimental to my health. If you need us between shows, find us on Twitter at future_monkeys. And just like your grandma, we have our own Discord you can join. You can find a link to it in our Twitter. And the rockets. You got links in our Twitter profile. If for some bizarre reason you'd like to email us, you can do so at futuremonkeyscast@gmail.com. And of course, you can call and say hi or contribute to a topic on our hotline at 407-906-EASY-FM, 407-906-3936. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip.
Peace out.
You've traded your integrity for a trip to the top of the world. It's a wonderful place, but now there's no time for your flag to be unfurled. By the time you start to mark your territory, you've been replaced at the top by tomorrow's top story. Soon you're going to be a big star. You may as well, you've come this far. Sit back, relax, we'll take care of it all. No need to prepare for your imminent fall. No, there's no need for that at all.
Alright, guys, it's fun.
Yes, it
Fun.
Thanks, Gary.
was.
Good talking to you.
Yeah. Next time, hopefully, it won't be a surprise.
I've had worse surprises.
It's true.
Oh,
Alright.
On a scale of like a birthday cake surprise to scissors in the ass, this leans much more closely to birthday cake surprise.
Well, glad to see it. Glad to see it. Alright, you guys have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. All right, I'm getting out of here, Los.
All right. You know what I just realized? I may or may not be the one that is causing your echoing.
So I've been talking into a box for no reason.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's something I'm doing particularly.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Let's test it out. Say something that is on your mind right now.
I'm wondering why or what you are doing to cause my echo.
Okay, now we're gonna try this with an echo. So say something else.
I'm gonna be real pissed off if I spent time making a talk box, and this has been your fault the whole time. Airfare to Florida is pretty cheap, Los. And I'm pretty sure you got Walmarts and Targets. I don't even have to bring my own scissors. I can go pick a pair up once I get down there. Was it you? What were you doing to cause it? Besides hating me.
So you know, I've been recording on the couch since we started back up.
Mm-hmm.
I have an earplug. That's how I listen to the show.
Mm-hmm.
So that is in my farmost ear. That's further away from the mic. But sometimes I have the mic closer to my face. And when the mic gets closer to the earbud, for some reason, it causes the echo. So I may or may not have been slowly discovering that throughout the show tonight. and you just verified it with our little, test. Isn't that funny? Isn't that hilarious?
Not so much ha-ha funny, as in son of a bitch funny.